Welcome back to American Agenda. The 2022 Academy Awards ceremony set to take place on March 27th at the Dolby Theater. Attendees no longer required to show proof of vaccination.
Really?
Go figure.
The Academy, which requires its own employees to be vaccinated, will only require a negative PCR test or a negative rapid antigen test on the day of the event. This differs from the upcoming SAG Awards and Critics' Choice Awards, which are still requiring proof of vaccination for attendees.
Yeah, so why the sudden change of heart? Our panel is back with more reaction to all of this. So I guess we'll start with you, Stacy. What do you think is behind this? Does it surprise you?
Not surprised, because it's time to get back to normal. So this is the big deal here. The issue they were having was, if you remember last year, they had like a kind of a virtual hybrid thing, and there were only a few people there. And then, they couldn't decide if they should have on masks or not have on masks because they were all vaccinated. And it was really unclear how they would make it fun. So they just want to get back to normal, and they want to have an event that people will watch. And the ratings are probably a huge driver here. If no one's watching your event, then it's almost as if it didn't happen. So they want people to watch this so they can start gearing people up for the next season of movies and try to get people back in the theaters. And so they have to do all of these things in coordination. It's a big machine, and it's been not working because of COVID.
So it's number one about money, which makes some business sense, and I'm all for them being able to do that. But it also sounds like you're saying people are like, okay, enough, we're moving on.
Right. So with all of the foreign countries making these huge changes to what is normal now, like eliminating the vaccine passports, it's kind of like people, especially in warmer places like California, they're thinking, why can't we get back to normal too? And when does this end? And is it really going to be like this forever? And most Americans are thinking, I don't think so. I think we are going to be normal again. And one way to do that is to just be normal again. It's like anything. If you want to make a change, you have to take a first step. And I think it's actually a good thing for them to do. I'm not a huge fan of Hollywood and their content, but this is good.
Yeah, I just wonder, how does it end? And you mentioned maybe at the State of the Union address, maybe President Biden will officially announce no more masks. You don't have to wear a mask anymore.
Yeah,
I just don't know how it's going to end. Yeah, because in Los Angeles specifically, there are still mask mandates in place. Yeah. You had their public health director make a comment about it, telling supervisors that they are seeing improvements in the numbers, but that doesn't necessarily mean they should
lift
the mask
Democratic governors
mandates.
are saying, okay, enough.
So there's still people holding on.
Well, Heather, so this is the reality of what he's going to say. The Real Clear Politics average for President Biden's poll numbers just dropped today below 40% for the first time ever in the RCP average.
Right.
You better believe they had a comms meeting about that. You better believe people are sitting down and talking about ways to reverse that trend. So he may make an announcement that knocks our socks off. I'll have to watch for work, right?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch, but I am expecting him to try to take credit for the improvement in the nation's COVID number. And then he's going to say, listen, because of my efforts, we can now go mask-free.
Right. What I said worked. And now I'm gonna let you kids go on out there. You can take your mask off and play in the yard now. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. I want to go to her living room.
I know.
Every time we see her, it just.
You can come. You're welcome.
Okay, we will. We should do a show there one day. Stacy Washington, thank you so much.
Bye, Stacy.